Halito, Empetuaste, Osio, Aloha. Welcome everyone. Come on in. I got Sister Soul's coming tonight. Zoe, my cousin Zoe, Tulu, and I think my sister Frida is coming, but I'm gonna go on and get it started and get the chat build, play my music and get the chat built on up. Okay. Hold on, let me get over here and share the screen. Oh shit, I could shout y'all all out. I'm tripping. Let me go on and shout out everybody that's already in here. Empress Vicky J, Jew. Is it Tamara Bay? Obsidian Copper Stone. Zoe Hustle. Hey Cuzzo. Who else is in here? Samantha, Willie Lillard, Trucker Mai 44, Carrie D. Laney, Keith Lamont. No, my computer tripping already. Tay himself, Joshua Stewart, Karima Shabazz, Metrical T, D. Cuttrack, Jasmine P, Tim Bogan. What's his B? Dogging God Music. I hope I didn't mess that up. Hey, Empress Awakening, T Production, Florida C, Tony Furlow, Tika Zuri, I Am Sheba Lolo, Empress Awakening, We Be Trucking, Luscious and Gracious. Wow, is it Gancious? Okay, welcome my sisters and brothers. I know we're running late. I got off late, child, so... So let me go ahead and start my music and let's get to it. Yes. Let me share my screen so it'll sound better. I'm about to put myself on mute.
Tennessee, 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 Tennessee. Lord, I've really been real stressed, down and out, losing grass. Although I am black and brown, problems got me pessimistic. Brothers and sisters keep messing up. Why does it have to be so damn tough? I don't know where I can go to let these ghosts out of my skull. My grandma passed, my brother's gone. I never at once felt so alone. I know you're supposed to be my steering wheel, not just my spare tire. But Lord, I ask you to be my guiding force and truth. For some strange reason it had to be. He guided me to Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all the hurt things. Let me understand your plans. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all the hurt things. Let me understand your plans. Lord, it's obvious we got a relationship, talking to each other every night and day. Although you're superior over me, we talk to each other in a friendship way. Then out of nowhere, you tell me to break out of the country and into more countries, past Osburg, into Ripley, where the ghost of childhood haunts me. Walk the roads my forefathers walked, climb the trees my forefathers hung from. Ask those trees for all their wisdom. They tell me my ears are so young. Go back to whence you came, my family tree, my family name. For some strange reason it had to be. He guided me to Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts me. Let me understand your plans. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts me. Let me understand your plans.
She went down to Holly Springs. Razadon and Baba, they went down to Peachtree.
Headliner, I challenge you to a game of horseshoes. A game of horseshoes.
Now I see the importance of history. While my people be in the mess that they be. Many journeys to freedom made in vain by brothers on the corner playing ghetto games. I ask you, Lord, why you enlighten me without the enlightenment of all my folks. Instead, cause I set myself on a quest for truth, and he was there to quench my thirst. But I am still thirsty. Lord, allow me to drink some more. He said what I am searching for are the answers to all which are in front of me. The ultimate truth started to get blurry. For some strange reason it had to be. It was all a dream about Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts me. Let me understand your plan. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts me. Let me understand your plan.
Oh, won't you let me? Won't you help me? Won't you help me understand your Take me home, take me home, home. Take me to another place. Take me home. Whoa. I need to go
Headliner, I won the game of horseshoes. Now you owe me a watermelon. Let's go climb trees and see who will rise. Like they do below the border. Speech is hair? No, they look like the roots they treated the ancestors were hunting. But that's okay, get it? Because it's down to earth. Tennessee. Tennessee. Woo! Yeah. Tennessee.
To Tennessee.
Let me shout out some more people. Yes, take me to Tennessee. And they say take me to no goddamn Africa.
Monday.com makes I'm not gonna say
What
again.
did it say, Paul? Stop that. That's what the fuck I said. It didn't say take us to no goddamn Africa, nigga. Let me see. Darius Matthews. I think I called you Joshua Stewart. Fruitman Chill. I want to say, try to pronounce your name the last time. Is it Dracher? Yalward? Yalrud? I'm just going to say Yalrud. Yayrud is one of them. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce it right. Tony Furlow. Who else is in here? Crypto Cakes, Phyllis Brown. I think I got she. Sharonda. Come on now. Let me see. Quiet Storm Sean. I want to make sure I got. Okay, Richard Dooley. How you doing? What? Halito Elizabeth Young. Halito Legend Naga Charlie. Beast Mode. Welcome, my sisters and brothers. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. Hold on. Certified Shay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You said, okay. I'm Tennessee myself. Why you gotta play that? Yes, sir. Tennessee. Let me get over here. Live studio. Stop all that. Ain't his shit. That whole part. Yes, Tennessee. You heard what they say, a game of horseshoe. They ain't playing no goddamn horseshoe, eating watermelon, fried chicken, and all that. And back in, they might took it over that by now because they want to get you confused. And like I said, take you to another land to help you forget the hurt. Because they know that they hurt you here. So they trying to take you to another motherfucking land. Pay attention to the motherfucking words. Because they telling you in the song. Halito, sis, Cherokee to
your language, baby, let me know. You got me sort of anxious. We both are here to have the fun, so let it rip. So let it rip, child. Let it rip. I want your drip, child. Come on, let it rip. Now that we can see how you do with me, what else can I do to get closer to you? We both are here to have big fun, so let it rip. I can get your feeling, obviously revealing. Let me be your paper man, I love to be a joke. And we both are here to have big fun, so let it rip. So let it rip. Child, let it rip. Let's rip it, baby. Rip it all night. Now let you trip. Child, come on, let it rip. So let it rip. Let's rip it, baby. Child, let's rip it right. Let it rip. Let's rip it, baby. Rip it all night. Now let you trip. Child, come on, let it rip. There is no time to lose, yeah. You're the one that seems I only want to be with you. You're the one for me. Can't you see that I won't waste your time? Something divine, something divine in you. So let it go, baby. Try. Let's whip it right. Let it go. Let's whip it, baby. Whip it all night. Let you trip. Try. Come on, let it go. Come on, whip. Come on, whip. Let's whip it, baby. Let's whip it right. Let's whip it, baby. Whip it all night. Come on, whip. Come on, whip. There is no time to lose. Hey, you're the one I think I only want to be with you. You're the one for me. Can't you see that I won't waste your time? There's something divine in you. So let it rip, baby. Let's rip it right. Let it rip. Let's rip it, baby. Rip it all night. Let you trip. Come on, let it rip.
Okay, let me shout out some more, y'all. I have to put myself on mute for some reason. If I'm off mute when the music is playing, it's like making it skip now. And I know it ain't nobody but these old fake ass YouTube and motherfucking StreamYard. But StreamYard make sure they get their goddamn money out of my damn bank account every goddamn month. Whether I done went through all my hours or not, them bitches get they shit. So let me back up here. Make sure I ain't missed nobody. Salute A1. Yeah, you know I'm back in my bag. I love my music. I gotta play my music. Salute OG Green Machine, OCO, Charlene Austin. Let me make sure I ain't missed nobody. That whole part certified Cheche. Was that true over on OG Philly channel the other day when I was arguing with that clown? Because I said, is that him? Because it was I was looking at this picture right here. I really can't see too good with my glasses on. So what's that you? Halil told Latrice Brown, hey, sis, God is in me. So let me make sure. Jawan Torres, Brandon Rogers, Phyllis Brown. I got a cousin named Phyllis Brown. Brown is one my main name. My first cousin name is Phyllis Brown. Nora Partey, Black Wild Indian. Okay, you remember that nigga that got on. Yes, that's what I was asking. Was that you? Yeah, you out of the wild Indians out of a motherfucking Tennessee. Y'all already know we wild in the motherfucker down through here. I don't know why they motherfucking playing it. Okay, let me see it. Thank you for coming up there, my brother. That's what's up, A1. They don't even make music like this no more. Halito keep tolerant. They don't even make it like this no more. Niggas just listening to music, just keep listening to music now. It don't have no meaning or nothing to it. It just niggas just playing music. Halito to me because hey sis, hey D Chief Dog Bull Hunts. Yes, people just listen Darryl Williams. They don't know nothing about music. This is real music that we grew up on. Was real music. Today's shit is bullshit. No meaning, no nothing. If it ain't about killing and all, it's all about some destruction. That's all the hell. You know, we used to have rap songs be like, you're headed for self-destruction. You know, niggas don't get it no more. Halito PG, Micah Hotnet Indian, Halito, my brother, my sister. Okay, let me get on and play my next song. While I'm waiting. Yeah, and they ain't making music like this no more. They don't fuck with the frequency and threw everybody the fuck off. Yeah. I have to keep going in the bag just listening to my old shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's my last song I was gonna play. Did I mess up and didn't send it to myself? Yeah, I did. Hold on, y'all. I thought I saved it. But y'all know I got plenty music. I always gotta look at my audio. Just give me a second, y'all. While I'm waiting on because I also went and pulled it up. Audio. I like to pull up my audio. I know what I want. It came straight up. That's what's up. There we go. Let me put myself on mute, y'all, because it will play double.
Trent. Will Trent.
Name?
Special Agent.
Written all over your face. Take 6.
Yo, Larry, man, you think you can sing the song today?
I'm kind of hoarse today,
You
man.
can pull it out. Buddy, what about you, Joe? And Melvin? Too hot for me, man. Well, look. Hey, here, dude. Come on, man. Come on. Hold on. Kick it. Shoot him. 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 It's written all over your face. You don't have to say the words. You got to say tell them what to do, baby. Just smile, 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 smile for me. Smile for me. It's better than any word I've ever heard. I know that I'm a very lucky guy to have something like you. Oh, yeah. I never met a girl in my life like you before. You make all my dreams come true. Oh, I love the way you carry you. Don't you carry you? You have a lot of class and your taste. And you don't have to say how much you care for me, because it's written all over your face. Don't you know it's written all over your face? You don't have to say a word. Just smile, 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 than any word I've ever heard. It's better than any word I've ever heard. Sing a song. You don't have to say how much you love me, girl, because you show me every day. Morning when I ride, in the evening, late at night. You kiss me, you miss me, you hold me very tight. You love me in every way. In every way. I love the way you carry you. You got a lot of class and good taste. Baby. And you don't have to say how much you care for me. 'Cause it's written all over your face, baby. Hey, sing the song, y'all. It's written all over your face. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to say a word. Yeah, just smile, 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 smile for me. Any word I've ever heard. Going to the bridge, it's a big thing. It's written on your face, clear as the day. That you really care. It's written all over your face. That's your better. That's your better. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say a word. Just smile, 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 smile for me. It's better than any word I've ever heard. It's better than any word I ever heard. It's in the way you all over your face. It's in the way you talk. You don't have to say the word. And I must like it. I must like it. Just smile, 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 smile for me. It's better than any word I've ever heard. Better than any word I've ever heard. It's all over your face. Don't you know? You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say a word. Just smile, 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 smile for me. It's better than any word I've ever heard. Hey, don't forget your you don't have to say a word. We out of here. Yo, Milk. Smile, 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 smile for me. It's better than any word I've ever heard. Yeah. It's written all over your face.
Welcome, everyone. I'm gonna drop the link from my sister and my brother Zoe. I think well, I know Frida said she has something to do. She's multitasking right now. Welcome, Sister Soul. Hope we can get some information out to you all without them fucking with Sister Soul's damn internet. Y'all know how they do. Okay. We're taking up donations. I don't know if my sister Tulu put it in the chat. OCO Omega. For her auntie, we're trying to get her auntie buried. So if anybody can find it in their hearts to donate towards getting her auntie buried. So she will be putting her Cash App in the chat. Cherokee Tulu, her auntie. So they're trying to get her buried. So if you can find it in your heart, please donate. I'll make sure I haven't missed anybody. I seen you, Yelzel 1618. Anybody else I missed? Wilmore Reed. I think I got you, OG Green. Jersey Williams. If I missed y'all, charge it to my heart. I mean, to my head, not to my heart. I love each and every one of y'all, and I really appreciate how y'all do come and support the Empress on this journey of truth. Carlos X, salute. So thank y'all for coming. Hey sis, I think Zoe will be coming.
Hey, Sister Soul, how you doing?
You're on mute, Sister Soul. You know how they messes with her internet.
Yeah, they don't want her to give out that energy.
Nope. Because once it's out there, what they say, y'all, once it's out there, it's out there. You can't take it back. Halito, Joshua Stewart, Jawan Torres, anybody, Bella Soul, Halito. But yes, I want to thank my brother. I was trying to thank him earlier. Certified Sachet. Yes, and Smoke Signal. They damn it held it down with me. My sister. Y'all don't get it. My sister Frida showed the fuck out. Y'all hear me?
Ooh, yes, she did. Salute to the chat.
Yes, baby. And my sister Tulu got up there. She got up there and straightened it out. I'm going to tell y'all. But that's what I'm talking about. We had each other's back. You know, when you with that old foul ass shit for no goddamn reason, when people trying to find themselves and get on the right track, and you niggas out here just playing. But one thing I noticed, I ain't got to go looking for nobody. The ancestors will bring them to me. A lot of niggas is crying and acting a fool. You know why ain't nobody sitting in y'all chest like y'all want? It's because y'all too busy acting a goddamn fool and thinking y'all better than everybody. Y'all think y'all got that energy. Everybody, don't nobody want to be bothered with you niggas. Nobody. Because this is a journey of truth. We all supposed to bring what we know about our family into the equation. That's what it's about. You don't know no more than me, and I don't know no more than you. Because all the shit we get is third-hand knowledge, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But people running around here thinking it's their knowledge. And it's not. All you doing is taking what you read, nigga, and breaking it, summarizing it. That's all you doing, because it ain't you. You wasn't there when this supposedly take place or took place. He told Mother Nature, El Boria, he told my sister, you know, so what we giving out is all of it's third-hand knowledge. So what we giving to you is somebody else's shit. It ain't our shit, it's somebody else, but we wasn't there. So we can't claim something that was not ours. So yes, indeed. Sister Soul, you there? I'll let you go on in while we waiting on Sister Soul, Cherokee. I'll let you go on in.
Okay. Hey y'all, Hobart is allowing me to put my cash out in the chat. We had a death in the family, and we're trying to get funds together to handle our loved one. I was allowed to do this over in Big Dog Philly's chat. So if you guys could donate a little bit, if you already donated, please don't donate again. We all got bills and loved ones to take care of, but we just trying to meet this deadline. And if you ain't got it, don't worry about it. And we're gonna make it happen though. So peace and love to the chat. And I just want to say, you know, make sure that you have your affairs in order, because what they're asking for out here it's redundant just for us to handle our loved one.
What's so crazy about is we getting charged an arm and a leg to bury our own ancestors on their own land.
On their own land. I made up my mind, like, when I make that transition, I'm gonna just have somebody fulfill my wishes and take me somewhere and put me on in some dirt somewhere, or make sure that I can be buried on my own land.
I already told my daughter she better not take me up in no goddamn church. You better take me to a graveside and goddamn it throw the dirt on me and it's there because I don't need no lying ass pastor that don't know me and I don't know him. And I don't damn sure don't know his Lord. I don't fuck with his God. So you would not be standing over me with the motherfucking lies and shit as if you know me and what I went through, nigga, because you don't. So there will not be a motherfucking funeral because the funeral is for the living. It ain't for us.
Okay, please have your affairs in order. I'm just saying, after going through this, it's a lesson because I don't even have that in order, but I am gonna get it in order though.
Me as well. But I'd already told her, don't tell me, had nobody lying. If anybody say something about me, let it be my loved ones and those who I grew up with that knows me. But not those fake motherfuckers, claim they know me because they don't know me. Because to know me today is to know me. It's who I always been. It was just a shell covering it. Due to the system and all the fuck shit we went through is the reason why we're in the predicament that we're in. I dropped the link, Zoe. So yeah, I'm not no sir. Don't take me up in no goddamn church. You ain't finna be lying.
I mean it, yeah. I gotta go to the dentist, girl. When I gotta have these couple extractions done, I'm gonna tell them to give me my shit. You ain't keeping my shit.
Not a motherfucking thing, nigga. Because y'all know, have y'all noticed how now they handing out so much dental and all these kind of things? Now all of a sudden you can get it free. You niggas want our motherfucking teeth, bitch. I'm not motherfucking crazy. I said, look at them. They want our teeth. So you got all these whole false teeth in your mouth. When they got them start digging up, they're gonna holler, yeah, these are the newer, and they're gonna make like they the old motherfuckers, and you the new motherfuckers. I know
exactly.
There goes so.
One day just be Googling, what they do with the teeth. They sell them.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, never again. Never again.
You abstract, that's my motherfucking tooth, bitch. We ain't
yeah.
I came in this world with that in my body.
They think they can take anything off of you and keep it. I see it in the chat though.
I don't know what Zoe said he can't see. I don't know why they be fucking with Zoe.
Peace.
Peace, sis.
Peace, sis. Peace.
Can you drop the link in the chat for Zoe? For some reason, when I drop, I think he said he can't see it, and I don't know why is that.
Are you talking to me?
Sister.
Oh, okay.
Halito, PD Dragon.
Y'all gotta teach me how to do that. But sis, I'm gonna let y'all get to it. I'm gonna sit up here teeth, on the panel.
Yeah, with
what
the
y'all
teeth.
Just said about the teeth. They have the stem cells are in the teeth, just like in your bone marrow.
Okay.
The same in the breast milk.
Wow.
So they can clone off of a cell. One stem cell, they can make a clone.
Wow.
I'm done.
Yes. Tulu, put the Cash App in the.
I will. I'm gonna put it in there.
Is
And sis, did you finish that video about where they said they send a placenta to?
Did I finish that? I think I did.
Girl, we'll talk about that on another day. But thanks for letting me do this, sis.
You are so welcome. Anytime.
Mm-hmm.
This is what this about.
Yes.
Halito, Prophet Levi, Halito.
This thing sound like it's trying to go out.
They stay messing with you, sister. So we were just talking about that. Hey, sis Frida, can you put the link in the chat for me? The Zoe said he can't see. I don't know why he cannot see it, and I done put it in there several times. Yeah, we know. Mega, they cloning that goddamn ass. Yo, they got a motherfucker that probably look just like your ass way over. You are on the East Coast and a motherfucker on the West Coast looking just like your ass. I don't put nothing past them. Halito Dark, what was it? Dark Gable? Was it? That what they said? Yeah, Halito. He said putting computer chips in your mouth to track everybody. I believe it, and that's why I say those goddamn those veneers that they got. Thank you, greedy vegan. Those goddamn veneers that they telling everybody to get. I said, oh, it's some bullshit about this. Y'all trying to give shit away, bitch. You ain't never gave a goddamn thing away. All of a sudden, you niggas want to kill. Yeah, it's suspect. I watch these niggas every time I see them. I said, look at them. They got it's a trick. Niggas fall for the trick. And when they told you they was giving away that jab for free, it was a trick, nigga.
Say that.
The hell?
They have a victims list over there on Telegram. It's horrible.
Wow.
All the people that's been passed, from it's horrible.
From sudden death.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad.
Hey, Frida.
Hey, Tulu.
Hey, Zoe.
Hey, Empress. Hey, Zoe. Hey, everybody in the chat. I'm moving around a lot, so I ain't really saying too much. So if I miss you in the chat, charge to my head, like she said, not my heart.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'm so my condolences to you.
Oh, sisters, once you get into knowing that, you really don't die, my people, they don't get it yet, but I'm good with it. She'll be back. She'll be back here fussing here in a minute. Watch.
Look, y'all. Frida still tired for that battle we did last Friday, baby.
Man, she went in.
Oh, you was there too.
Yes, you so mad you didn't know who we were. Listen, my thing was, baby, what are you really mad about? We never got that.
Nope, we never got
he was mad, right? Guess he could. Hey.
Because every time he went back to his, she said, "Look at it, you're just a narcissist. Look at it." Get up, Frida.
Yeah, you have to read people sometimes. I'm like, I usually don't like doing that. I usually do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like doing that to people. I don't, but some people deserve it. Shit.
Yeah.
So you
Yes,
gotta
we
tell them
do.
about their
We
stuff.
like doing that to people. Don't be playing.
I don't.
Fuck that
I don't
shit.
like doing it to people. It's just
You
that
know
when
what
you
I'm saying? The
deserve it,
big
you
bad
do.
wolf in the motherfucking building. You know what
He
I'm
just
saying?
deserve it. Talking about he gonna
Yeah.
come after me again. Come on, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because I'm not subscribed no more, nigga. I could care less. I could care less. I don't give a fuck about what nobody say about me. I could care
You can't listen, Frida. First of all, we cannot be sugarcoating shit no more. We cannot be giving people passes, letting people slide, letting motherfuckers get away with. Fuck all of that shit. This shit got to become zero tolerance all around the board. Now, a lot of people don't realize your soul is telling you who you are. So if you claiming something, then your soul is telling you what you're claiming. But you might want to pay attention to what you're claiming. So what people got to pay attention to, that it's a lot of foreigners inside of America. It's a lot of different indigenous American motherfuckers with different type of nationality. See, not all the motherfucking autonomous Americans are Indian. People don't understand when I say that shit. They do not comprehend it. It's simple. America, North, Central, and South was built of many nations, which means was built of many nationalities.
Right.
So it's crazy how people don't want to see that, okay, you being this or you being that. That's still a tauntiness to America. That's before these color foreigners or these motherfucking pale face and these mestizo and these motherfucking goddamn animal fur wearing people, you know what I'm saying, came to this land. People got to get that clearly to understand this place was filled with many nations, which means many nationalities. I just want to say that. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And he's said it's the truth.
It was many nations here, and we are. But when they tell y'all that we mix with these fucking Caucasians, the reason why we look like that, goddamn, like we was mixing with these our other nations that was here, and niggas still believe that bullshit. Talking about, yeah, y'all got Caucasian, yeah, no, nigga.
It's these Jesus juice people. I'm telling you, it's the people who still believe they off the boat. It's the people who still clinging on to the daggone anchors of the boat. I'm telling you, I had this conversation with this lady today at the library, and she was over there, her little Strong's Concordance studying. And I pretty much, let me tell you, the psyche of our people, though, right? I asked her, I said, as we was talking, I asked her, so you ever heard you have Indian in your family? And she was like, yes, I hear it all the time. I was like, have you ever told, you know what I mean? I was like, okay. So she was like, she don't believe that she Indian though, right? And then she went into what does it matter? You know how they go into the what does it matter? You know this and what does it matter to us? And if that we are, how's it gonna change anything? What are you guys doing that's gonna make a difference? And all this other shit. And I'm just looking at her, right? So she was like, if they stole the land, it doesn't even really matter at this point. They stole the land and they stole the land. What does a man gain the world that he loses? I'm just like, that he loses his own soul.
Yeah.
Girl, she was going into that. And I said, she was like, what does it matter? If they stole the land, and hey, it's too late now. And she was like, it doesn't matter, that they stole the land. Let them have it. And I said, because you eat off the land, you drink off the land, you live on this land, and you see all these people that's coming to this land to drink off the land, to eat off the land, to make clothes off the land. Everything is on the land. And she just sat there quiet, right? But the shit was, what got me though with her, I asked her, I said, so you know what? She wasn't interested. Okay, fine. But are you gonna tell have you ever told your children? She said no. She said, my children are grown. And then I'll just wait till they come to me and ask me, if they ever come across it or whatever. I'm looking at her like, are you fucking retarded?
But
So you're not gonna tell them. You're not gonna tell them that.
The Caucasian to tell your children. That's bullshit. That's why I say a lot of us don't have the same ancestors. Even though we all from the same land, a lot of us ain't we don't carry the same ancestors. Some of our ancestors bowed down. Smoke Signal said, does that mean it was more than just niggas here? No, it was just niggas.
It
was many different types of niggas. That's the thing. Like all of the different types of nations of different type of Negro type people that was here, they didn't all have the exact same texture type of hair or the same phenotype look, but they all were from like a gold complexion all the way to burnt bronze color. You see what I'm saying? So it was many different Negro type of people here. So that's why when you get two dark people, they can have light skinned kids. You get two motherfucking goddamn a light skinned and a dark skinned American Indian. The motherfuckers can have all yellow kids, or they can have three different, or they can have three different color kids. Like my mom has 7 kids, and all 7 of us are 7 different colors. You know what I'm saying? And my dad is dark. And he's Blackfeet and Choctaw, So it's like, he's that pretty dark, like his bottom of his feet are gold, and his hands, like the palm, are gold. Yes.
So you guys, hold on. Right down. And my sister back. Okay, that leads me to this right here. Because I hear this nigga hollering this bullshit. Let me stop sharing the screen. Okay, Sister So, you ready? You ready, Sister So? And I'll do mine at the end. Because we got an hour.
Yes, but yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Let me start first with saying this misconception of these pale feet people and what they've done. They've come and they've controlled and they've ruled and they've this and they've that. I'm just so tired of hearing this story. And like we've talked about this so many times, these people that have done this. I'm going to briefly explain one more time. And then I want to get into the read real quick. For people that maybe don't get the, because we've been told so many different things and it's so confusing. This guy's before the introduction
they breaking you up.
You trust are the black.
They breaking you up, Sister So.
Which are all these people you guys are always talking about are happy people. We've talked about this before. I've shown pictures before on who these people actually are. Showing you that the fact that they have you focus on what is a color a lot of times, because that's more of a distraction, right? The same way it's a distraction for people to be arguing about the name. It's a Moor, it's an Aboriginal, it's a this, and that. It's whatever the hell you want it to be. I could say I'm a piece of shit because I came out my mom's ass, literally. Like my mom literally formatted me from the cells, the blood, tissues, all of that. And she formulated me within her belly and her womb. So I can literally say I'm a piece of shit and state it. And that's just as good as anything else. Like the arguing about these names and all these different things is so redundant and it's ignorant because it keeps people so separated from focusing on what's going on, which is the law. And that's period. That's what everything boils down to, the damn law. What's going on, the names and trickery is all a part of them trying to hide the law from you so you don't know what's going on. We are Indians. If you don't want to call yourself an Indian, you can call yourself a Moor, you can call yourself an Aboriginal, you can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself because you are the person that documents and knows who you are. That's really point blank in that. So all these misnomers about the names and who's this and who's that. The name is who's your daddy? Who's your mama? A Smith, or a Brown, a Johnson, a Williams, whoever, that's who you are. That's literally the tribe you are, and that's who the tribe is. It's literally your family. The law is what is compromising all of these things because what happens is you're starting to focus on all this other stuff, the name and I'm a this and I'm a that. No. Check this out. You are whatever your mama or your daddy was. Whatever they mom and daddy was before them. So now when we come into the stories of these misnomers and these people making you believe that things are about, you got to fight to believe you're Indian, this, and that. The Indian only says that it's a group or a selected people that have been screwed over. These are a selected people, Indian, colored, Moor. Some of them are Moors, and that's another thing. I want to clear some up when people want to argue about a lot more. The Moor is a title as well. And what happens is a lot of these dirty Moors, there's Moors and there's dirty Moors. A lot of the dirty Moors have come in and they've caused so much trickery and done so much to us that it's confusing to know who's who and what's what. That's why you just got to know who you are. And you have to be able to trace that back. Some of you may not be from America. You may have ancestors that have traveled over to, Africa and, built there years ago. Who knows? But that's fine. That's who you are. But mostly you have to understand that when you're thinking about all the African stuff, anything that's of this skin, people don't know. This massive land that was all connected at one time. These people were traveling.
You're breaking up, so
so it's the same place, milk and honey, which is what. Damn it.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so the point is that focusing on these things is a distraction from you being able to focus on what's really important, what's really pertinent, which is what? Oh, these people stole my dad's name and tried to hide that by making my mom an informant, put me in as this, hiding my dad's, taking a paternity, my mom maternity, I'm having this information, and then they're having the father and the paternity and putting it into the hands of the state. So now the state's my daddy. Oh, shit, that's what they did. They turned around. That's why they slapped your ass because they your daddy now. So this is a whole conception of what's going on, taking you from who you are, having the replacement of your heresy, your dad's bloodline being replaced on paper by these people. So we got to focus on what's important here, right? So knowing that part, we have to understand that we have to stay focused on what we need to do to know who we are, where we're from. Don't let nobody tell you nothing about who you are. This isn't this or blah, blah, blah. Don't let anybody tell you who you are. If you know who you are, that's all you need to do. Now, since you've done that, let's do this. Now I know who I am. What's the next step? I need to know what to do with myself. I need to assert myself. I need for it to be known that I know who the hell I am, and I'm letting the world know because I'm standing proud in it. And this is how I'm going to do this. I'm going to put people on notice, and I'm going to let they ass know, listen, I am not part of your shit because you play the game. And right now I'm too smart, and I came up out of that. I am no longer an imbecile. I'm no longer a minor. I am not ignorant of the law. I am very competent and fully aware of everything that y'all did to me, my people, and my ancestors. And now what I'm going to do is put your ass on notice and come out that shit. Because y'all use paperwork and y'all use laws and statutes and things that y'all combine together to confuse people to think that a legal matter is lawful, which it's not. Which the governance is the construct of what is the law, which is not. You know, they're corporations just like a damn McDonald's, freaking Disney, any damn body else. They're all the same thing. Nothing else is you know, different from these people. They're playing the game and manipulating your mind so that you don't know that you are the power. The power all lies within. Where within the mind, the brain. When your brain is on its capacity of light and energy and knowing what's going on, and you are at your full capacity of knowledge, right? Nobody can say anything to you because everything comes from within. That's where all the power is at. Being able to formulate your mind to construct what is truth and what is reality and what is false and what is not. Do not let these people continue to have your mind focus on things that aren't even important. The thing is knowing who you are and handling your business. So we're about to read this real quick. I'm gonna grab me a drink. I was doing two things, but 1 minute. I'll be right back. If y'all want to say something on that, and I want to start reading about 1 minute.
Okay, you go ahead. I know a lot of y'all out there feel some type of way because she said Moors. If people are, look, everybody has the right to self-identify. I'm not a colonizer, so I don't get down with that. I'm not going to tell you who, because who knows? Some people may married into the Moors bloodline or they married into the Indian bloodline. So who am I to tell you not to claim your bloodlines? That'll never come from me. And you'll never hear it come out of my mouth. You have the right to self-identify. That's how I feel. Like
absolutely.
I wasn't around when all this took place. I told y'all I don't believe a goddamn thing. Hey, Black Indian immigrant, how you doing, my brother? You know, I didn't live back then, so I don't know what all the fuck our people done. Cause where it looked like we've been doing a whole lot of fuck shit. I goddamn said we just keep talking about the devil did it.
Okay. But I'm glad she touched on that because, like, what do we care what you call yourself?
I don't.
As long as we're handling our business on this land, I don't care. We keep going over and over the same dumb shit, staying stuck.
Last goddamn 8-9 years, niggas still been going over this same fucking shit, and ain't nobody built a goddamn thing. Cause people still arguing over fucking titles. You have the right to self-identify. Go and identify as what, like I said, I know who I am. Don't push your agenda on me, and you ain't got to ever worry about me pushing my agenda on you. Just know if you in my chat, I am American Indian. Respect it. That's all I say. Respect it. Don't come telling me who I am and who the fuck I'm not. We're not going to play that game no more. We're not playing those games at all. Niggas need to be building. God damn, build something. I'm so sick of. I was just talking to my sister. We don't got mechanics. We don't got shit out here, y'all. Niggas online.
Nothing.
Niggas online styling and profiling and trying to look good for the fucking media. Niggas ain't doing shit. But you claim you built everything, but you ain't doing a goddamn thing today. Make that man. How you gonna claim what your ancestors done, but today you destroying? This doesn't make sense to me. Get you a fucking trade because we're gonna need people with trades to help with whatever our plans to do in the future. We need builders,
electricians, bricklayers. What else?
Shit, streamsters. We need it all.
We need everything.
We need it all. Because guess what? They done gave everything, all our crafts to all foreigners. Have y'all noticed that? All our crafts go to foreigners now.
Yeah. I like, for instance, my son, right? He's he about to be into this trade program with the welding. So all these you can go to these 2-year colleges. You can just literally go to these 2-year colleges and just go underneath these programs that they have and go for the carpentry, welding, electrician. They have all of it. You can advance in these things too. But my son, for instance, right now, right, his brother was in it too, right? But it's nothing but these goddamn foreigners that's in it. These what you call Mexicans, the Asiatic people. They're the ones that fill up all the classes now. I remember 10 years ago it wasn't nothing but our people, and now it ain't nothing but a bunch of Asians.
The thing is,
pretending to be Mexicans.
Y'all barking in my territory right now. Let me speak on that. The thing is, white people don't do brick. White people do concrete.
No, they don't.
They don't do brick. See, the Hispanics and these Asians, like you were saying, those are the people that's being trained to do welding and brick now. You know, and now they're getting into concrete too. See, replacing our skills and trades will replace the person. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's another part of stealing your identity as well. So, you know, that's why I stuck with, you know, what I love doing since I was a kid. That's what made me become a master carpenter. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, us master builders, you know what I'm saying? We go and look at people work. I can go in the mansion. I can go and look at all this stuff. I will see so many flaws in it. But when the person come and look at my work, they'll be like, you didn't do that. Because they'll look at a street looking dude, you know what I'm saying? They're just carrying themselves on a normal basis, but I'm a master with my hands. You see what I'm saying? So our people need to get back into the skilled trades, not just the trades, which is the carpentry construction side of thing, the skills part of it too, the high-low lifting and the using the scaffoldings and all of these electronical machinery. Got to get into the landscaping, like the what they call that, land surveying and doing a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like using
Yes.
bulldozers and all of that. That's the
Yes.
skill. We need
Yes,
people to
they'll
get into
borrow
the
your
skills.
wood.
You know,
People get back into you know, the wood and stuff, because we're gonna be use wood to build, and you know, all that stuff. I mean, every craft that they done gave these foreigners, we should be in that goddamn class, because it's not their craft, it's our craft.
they're not
Right.
even good
I
at
know.
it either.
Right. I know my son, right? Too, like when he was in high school, I had him in a wood shop. And he brought home a table, and I didn't even. I had thought he had bought the table, right? Because it wasn't painted or nothing. It looked like something that you literally get in the store today. You know how the shit is. It's shitty today, but you know what I mean. It looked like one, but it's sturdy. So I was like, he was like, I'm gonna throw away that table or whatever. I didn't even know that he had built it. He had made it, right? I was like, why you want to build it? Why you want to throw it away after you just paid all that money to have it? He was like, I made that. I was like, you made that, and you he's gonna throw it away? I'm like, you know how much money people would pay for that? That type of shit. Like, man,
Oh,
telling.
when I say build, I'm talking about us building up our own communities.
Right.
That's what builders mean to me. I'm talking about, instead of we waiting on other people to build homes on our land, we should have men that's already in that craft, know how to dig wells. They know how to goddamn it do landscaping. They know how to do everything. We don't have to go to no other people because it's in our own communities.
Matter of fact, it's in your blood.
I was just getting ready.
The problem is with our brothers, man, they scared to try to fix something themselves. They so undependent, not dependent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just try it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to master anything is great. So if you can just look at these tools and start using these tools, man, it's not as hard as you think it is for us. They read the book before they use it.
Exactly.
You know what's so messed up? My dad, right? He would like what I was saying, he would go and help, you know, he would fix on the car or whatever, right? And the guys around, they'd be like, you know, can you come and you know, I pay you to fix my car. He was like, I don't want to pay you. I'm not, I don't need you to pay me nothing, because we don't need no money, right? And it's like these niggas would rather pay you than actually. My dad was like, if you sit with me while I fix it and watch me so you can learn how to do it, I'll fix your car. Do you know these niggas will turn it down?
Wow.
That's crazy.
The mind state, the state of mind have got them so caught. That's why these states, people got to understand, these states are just boundaries of the mental.
Giving away your talent.
They have took it all away from us, and now they think that's not their gift. They see everybody else doing it. All they want to do is goddamn it, get on motherfucking line and take a motherfucking picture and pose and shit, trying to look good every goddamn day. Well, nigga, guess what? It should have come a time when your ass ain't got shit now, and when they goddamn it take all what you do have, you really ain't gonna have shit.
Yeah.
And Tina, yes, that's what we talking about: getting land, building on the land for our children.
When this weather is over with, come March, you guys will see building. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna actually be building a quad on this property, you know, that I have, And y'all gonna see some actual real building. It's gonna be, you know, some condos for sale, but y'all gonna see it from beginning to end. So when y'all say building, you know, hey, you know, it's time for this community right here to start showing people. And then this is an invitation for me to show people. And not only I want to teach people this, like actually the Project Tomahawk, which, you know, a huge group of people help put together, you know what I'm saying? That is still in motion. So
and you know what, Zoe? Really, if there's enough people out here that have their craft and they good at their craft, they can always bring in a couple people with them and show them how to do. Because we always
can.
We're just watching. That's how
show and tell.
Yeah.
They call it show and tell.
Yes, man. That's what these what's it called? These 2 years with your son going to Frida. That was our ancestor shit. They didn't go through no 4 years. They went, goddamn it, did hands on and learned how to do it. Period.
6 months. That's it.
They getting money off of our colleges, which was our shit. Wasn't they shit? How the fuck y'all gonna keep talking about a Caucasian build? He ain't built a goddamn.
Man, you know what? Matter of fact,
turn that goddamn cave he was in to a fucking stone house. So how the fuck he couldn't turn that bitch into a stone house, and he was in them bitches for fucking thousands of years, and all of a sudden now he done came over here and started building motherfucking buildings and shit. Make this make sense.
Right.
No, it's even worse though for them to get here without nowhere to go and to have no tools but 5-6 kids with them. But yet these are the people that enslaved your ancestors. These are the people that built the cities, but they got here in the late 1800s, you know what I'm saying, without anything. With no knowledge of what to do with the tools or nothing. Like we're gonna have to do
happening today. Ain't nothing changed.
We're gonna have to do a build on these dum-dums going into railroad train, you know, tunnels and stuff, thinking that they mines and shit and getting ran over. We're gonna do a build on that.
That whole part, Black Indian immigrant, each one, each one. If y'all out here and y'all got people that's in your community and you have a craft, get with those brothers, tell them about your craft, and tell them this is what our plan is. If you really sick and tired of being sick and tired of the fuck shit that this fucking corporation, because it ain't your government, it is a corporation here pretending to be your fucking government, and you niggas is really tired, then you need to be getting with these niggas with like-minded people in your communities so you can start building. And when you start building, you will add on. The more people that know about it, they can bring in other people. Halito Brown. And that's how we going to have
your own program.
We used to have.
And pull in them teenagers.
Yes.
All of them. That's all I was just about to say. That's where you need to be. And if you got children like I did with my son, if you got children and all these boys, they need to be in a lot of, make them go to these elective classes like wood shop, auto mechanics. You force them to be in these welding classes. Force them. Don't give them no option. Force them to be in those classes throughout high school, because trust me and believe it will benefit them in the long run.
Do not.
And I have my son, he's going through the welding, but he's going to go through the carpentry in another 6 months. It's like, get all that shit up under your belt while you can. You know what I mean? Because
let me tell y'all something else. And if your children talking about going to these fucking services, tell them no. They do not need to fight for a fucking corporation.
That's the last place they need.
That's the last place our motherfucking children. There's no more our children should be in this shit. Cause we got a lot of sellout ass niggas. When the shit go down, they gonna be shooting you for a corporation because they think that's their government. So fuck them.
It's more niggas.
Tell them no, nope. You need to sit your children down. If you ain't had a talk with your children, now it's the time, especially if you got young children. Now it's the time to sit down with them and let them know that this is a corporation. This is not a government. This is a corporation that came in here, that swindle you out of every fucking thing. They running game on our people and got our people over here still begging for shit that belongs to them. This is bullshit.
You know, on top of that, We need to be start getting our kids into being on a business level, being able to use their creative thinking to create a business. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying?
So
Because the
yes.
simple fact that like most of our children are in a phase of creative energy in the world right now. And if
Mm-hmm.
they're able to follow they creative energies, then you know what I'm saying, it'll turn into a business. So we need to be on their ass about being business savvy, being business
Yes.
mind stated, you know what I'm saying? So they can be
Yes.
prepared to do it the way they want to do it and not let somebody control their thinking, you know?
Yep.
That whole party one production, but a lot of our people don't know that though. A lot of our people don't know that.
Did Sister Soul leave?
It probably kicked out because
Oh,
it's
okay.
fucking with her thing this whole time. United States mean a federal corporation, be an agency, department, commission, board, and other entities of the United States. And
Mm-hmm.
is it instrumentally of the United States.
When you get into your correct position, you're gonna be doing business partner to partner with the motherfuckers if you decide to.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta be under. You'll be neck and neck. But that comes with the term. That comes with the
He
term
said Title 28.
Indian. That comes with the term Indian in law, though. You got to be an
Yes.
Indian. You
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying? That's the only way you can have power in America.
now it's breaking you up. But understand that is not your government. You shouldn't be giving allegiance to a motherfucker ain't gave a pledge allegiance to. They get up and they used to get up in the school talking about pledge allegiance to the flag, which the United States of America. But they said they pledge allegiance to you, but they ain't been doing shit for you. They've been sitting here, goddamn it, bringing in militias, taking your fucking land and everything that belongs to you. They literally have took over your fucking corporation when it comes to cotton, tobacco, your vegetables, everything. They have took everything from you and told you it was theirs, and they came here and started this shit. Now make this make sense. Welcome back, Sister Soul.
Let's get it. Twin.
Yeah, United States Government Service Agency delegates and limited authorities to provide services to
you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Peace. What's up, though? Hi, Frida.
What's good, man? What's good?
I think I came in early because I heard y'all got a little hyped up.
Yeah. Hey, sister.
Hey, Sister Soul.
You know, it's the average energy, you know, 4 feathers and arrows type shit.
They always hate me.
So a lot of people already been goddamn it before the YouTube and before the lockdown. Nichols was already styling and profiling on fucking what was it, MySpace, then came to Facebook.
Is it going out on y'all or is it just me? It looks like the screen's going out.
And that's crazy. They fucking with your shit.
They fuck with all our shit.
Like slave masters. Okay, then told y'all that the Confederates was white slave masters. Yes, they did creek running water. And that's why niggas, y'all know what y'all whole problem. I'm tell y'all what our people whole problem is, y'all. They really believe that the Caucasian is their slave master. That is why they allow the disrespect right here on their own fucking land, because they allow fuckers that come over here that don't look like them, tell them that they're from a whole nother landmass, and that reason why your asses should be grateful is because they drug you across the motherfucking ocean. Now just think, if they don't even show the goddamn natives no respect, because the natives, they so goddamn dumb, they going against you knowing that you're the original motherfucking man and woman, for the motherfuckers that got they dumb ass sitting on the reservation, goddamn methed out, cracked out, and every goddamn thing else, and they sitting there going against you. Now make this make sense, bitch. They ain't for y'all either.
Facts.
They don't care. They just want their money to sustain and be able to stay
and they
here.
ain't even getting that, sis. They couldn't be getting it because the way those fucking reservations look, they ain't getting no money, y'all. That's all going right back to the corporation. It's supposed to be getting in the name of Jesus. That whole part. That money that they claim that they giving them, y'all, is staying in the
Lord. Yes, Lord.
Yes.
It's that
What would I
Jesus.
do without you, Jesus, my
Because
sweet
Jesus is in he was in Egypt and he
Lord.
was in Africa. He
Jesus?
was in Jerusalem. You know all that bullshit in Israel. He was over there. So
No,
that's
no,
why
he
niggas want to be
was,
there.
he was Frida all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Well,
he had two phones too.
that whole
Nazareth came and saved him and shit.
Creek Wonder
Nazareth saved him, but he's your savior.
Creek Wonder hit it right there on the head, and this is a motherfucking fact. Native Americans did not sell you any land with their names patent on it. Not one time, nigga. No land patent with where that?
Matter of fact, Native Americans don't got land with their name on it.
That whole world. Now, how you niggas got land on your fucking tree? I really don't like to talk about it because really land patent shit is a private matter.
Oh man.
People to think that that's not real when it really is because people getting their shit back. They just don't talk about it. It's really because it's a private matter.
You better get yours
people
and know how to use it.
Hell, it ain't as easy as they make it out to be. I heard if you got all your paperwork in Mississippi, it's more easy, I guess, because they know who was down in Mississippi.
It's land law. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Mississippi is hard. They hiding the shit out of people's stuff. That's like, all our stuff is good. And it is the worst fucking state to get some information from.
That's why worst. They say it's easy to walk. You just need to take your shit up in the corner and they just give it right back to you.
Oh yeah, that's the easiest part. Yeah, as soon as you got, because they make it so damn hard to get. Man, if you already have it, you are good to go. If you got all your ducks in a row, man, you could literally just go in there and tell them I want my shit. Bam, all your shit goes right back to you. That's why they always trying to make Mississippi. Oh, you don't want to be there. It's terrifying. It's this. It's that. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the opposite. Everything is told in reverse.
Mississippi is the best place to grow. Like if you want to become agricultural type, that's the best place in the South to go. Mississippi.
Yes. You know, they actually saying that somebody had said something that the most farming happens in Texas. I'm like, how, what, who, and how? You know, how? They really trying to convince people of this shit. Why they all in Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee? They all up in these regions growing all our shit. And California, what's the other ones that's right next to California? Like right there at the tip, like where it goes down into like
Washington ain't growing a lot up there too. Wyoming, all of those states up there, they growing.
All that. Sister Soul, are they letting you do it, or is it still messing you up, Sister Soul? Halito, those who just Irma Clan, War Chief, Halito, Platinum and Gold, Rainstorm, Black Wild Indian,
yes, peace.
Peace,
hey,
y'all.
Matter of fact, let me ask the Lord, let her phone work.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, well, we waiting on Sister Soul because they always, for some reason, y'all see we talking with no problem. Y'all hear us clear, but every time Sister Soul starts speaking, start messing with her goddamn shit.
Every time.
For this nigga always talking about
this. You know what though? Hey, you know what? You know what? It's me. It's me. I'm gonna tell you. I'm being honest, Sister Soul. No, you know what I'm finna say. It's me. Look, when Sister Soul be in the building, I'll be in the back chat. It's cool. As soon as I get up on the panel, it's all fucked. You see what
I wanted to share with y'all.
Hey, you know the wonder too is me and her energy sometimes is too much for internet.
This because I keep hearing people say that Negro land is in Africa. Negro land, and you're not, and we know why they named that Negro land, because they already knew who the fuck they seen in America. And it's only in West Africa for you motherfuckers that they just bought this area. This part of Africa was.
I'm gonna read this. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it says okay.
Let me go back to it. So I'm gonna go back to it. Okay, I was gonna read that, but I get that, y'all. We're gonna definitely go over that another day.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. I love y'all sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go in the back so that she can be able to speak clear and they won't get distorted. Hey, twin, hit me up tomorrow, man. We got to get together. I'm finna be on the road a lot in the next couple months, man. So hit me up tomorrow, man. But I love y'all, man. I'm gonna be in the back talking shit.
Love you
Have a good
too. We
night,
want to
boy.
see you building too. I want to see that.
Yep.
All day. It's definitely going down.
Okay.
Peace.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Yes. Halito Monique here. Halito for everybody just coming in. Halito Sylvia Jones said.
All right, let's read
Okay.
this real quick. I'm just gonna read this for some people that keep talking about the Indian. You don't need this like this, just all the whatever. Let's just start. The problems that we are trying to solve
Wow.
have been over 100 years. And one of the articles is the funds alleged to have been abstracted from the Department of Interior. The other headline on this page also says General Custer killed. This is from July the 6th of 1876. Obviously, the issue have gone on for a long time. As far, now mind you, the issue, if you guys don't understand the issue they're talking about. So the funds that were abstracted from the Department of Interior. Okay. So why would they be having an issue in 1876 when it came to Indian trust funds? You got to think about that. Congress has reviewed trust asset management many times. As Representative Rahal pointed out, true reform has never been achieved. Many times we have come to the point where Congress has examined the issues, where the Department of Interior has proposed the reforms, where the tribes have discussed the need for the reform, and yet time after time after time, decade that, all dealing with the Department of. I am perhaps unrealistically optimistic, but still somewhat optimistic that the time has arrived, that we have strong interest from many different quarters in seeing reform actually take place, and that it is what we are working to achieve. Really, I doubt that, but that's what they say. Let me describe for you some of the issues that we face and why this is such a complex issue. Trust asset, trust asset management to key for the bright mind to hear, right? Trust asset management involves approximately 11 acres held in trust or restricted status for they said natives. Are we Native Americans? We're not Native Americans, though, right? We've gone over different documents before, right? That we've read, and it distinctively tells us about the Native Americans versus who else, right? Okay, just to clarify. Earlier, when I was speaking about something the sister said, when it comes to these tribes and the names and all these things, right? Keeping in mind your tribe is who? My family. My tribe is my mom, my sister, my brother, my children, nieces and nephews. All these people are part of my tribe, right?
Yes.
Now, check this out. Very important to understand, to enter here, to see. Those who have ears to hear, pay attention to this part. 45 million. Hold on. They said 11 million Africans, right? These are the perpetrators. These are the people that came for the theatrics. These are the people that were paid to come here and put on a facade and pretend that they were you. Take your name, take your mom and dad's and grandparents' social security numbers, all this other shit, so they can have part of these acres put in their trust. Because see, the trusts are all held on the true American Indian. So if you're a Native American or a Native Indian, they always had these names, because here it says Native American. Sometimes we hear Native Indian. They don't know what to call these damn people. Keep that in mind. That's all part of an act, right? Okay. Now, here's the important part. Pay attention. 45 million, not 11, but 45 million acres are for the tribe. Didn't it just tell y'all up here that the 11 million acres was held for the Native Americans? The Native Americans are who? The native so-called Indians, which are who? The Nativity Americans, which are who? They are the replacements, just like the Nativity Strawman, right? Okay, check this out. I'm going to read that part again. 45 million acres are held tribes of the people whose names are held in trust. The names that people have assumed, tried to take over, say, oh, these names came out of England, the king, the queen, all these different people. They're saying from this place, that place. They're saying they're from over here, they're from there, back yonder. But these names actually trace back to who? The ethnic tribes. Check this out. This is a total of 56 million acres.
It's breaking you up, so it's breaking you up.
That is subjugated from.
It's breaking you up, Sister Soul.
This better?
Yeah, if this sound better now. I heard 48, 50, something like that, and then you went straight out. Yeah.
Okay, let me slow down because you know how I'm getting a little hype, so I'll slow down a little bit. I'm gonna say this part again, okay? 45 right here. I'm gonna show you guys. 45 million acres are held in trust for the tribe, Native Americans, for Nativity American Indians, the Nativity. Can you hear me still, sis?
I can hear you.
Okay, so the 45 million acres are held in trust for the tribes. Who are the tribes? I just was discussing this earlier. The tribe is your family in the family name, the name, your heresy. That's the tribes. And it's telling you right here, 45 million acres are held in trust for
the tribe.
This is a total of 56 million acres managed by the Department of Interior. Can you hear me?
I can now. You breaking up a little. Do you want me to see if I can read it, Sister Soul?
Yes, sis, if you can, please. And if yeah, just go ahead.
How can I make it bigger so I can see it?
Let me try to make it a little bigger. Hold on.
Okay. Okay. It says 45 million acres are held in trust for the tribe. This is a total of 56 million acres managed by the Department of Interior. And that, okay. Got my ass boys. Is that about, oh Lord. Wait a minute. Hold on. Leave it right there.
That's too big?
No, you're right. You're good. Interior. Amongst the amount to combine the size of the states and Maine, it says Maine, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Delaware, Maryland, and the District of Columbia. This land proceeds income for about 350,000 individual Indians. Oh, you moved it. I can't see it. Okay, wait a minute. 300. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, you're right. Owners and 300. It says 315 tribal owners leasing and sale revenues of approximately 300 million per year are distributed to more than 225,000 open individual Indians money accounts and revenue. It says approximately 800 million per year is distributed to 1,400 tribes accounts. So we ain't getting none of this. So is this what we supposed to be getting, Sister Soul?
That's that part.
Unbelievable.
Where yours at?
I ain't got
I need
time
to
dropped
get
in my book.
everything that belongs to me.
Okay.
That's a lot of trust. That's a lot of land.
Yes.
And do you see that it what?
Go ahead.
Did you see what it said? All those lands together. It said, let's go back to that process real quick. Hold on. It says
I don't hear you, Sister Soul.
All of the mine. What?
They are so full of bullshit. The trust assets and men. Okay. Go. You have to stroll
I'm a
up.
mute.
Okay.
Let you read. Sis. It's probably doing that because I'm. Let me
You want
mute.
me
Go
going?
ahead. Finish
You
reading
want
that,
me to go
please.
back up here and say all the management of lands for individual Indians date back to 1887. At this time, Congress passed a General Allotment Act for which allotment the tribe lands to individual members of tribes. And what is this in? Is that per sale of a per sale of 80 or 160 acres? What's his expectation of Congress was this would continue for no more than 25 years, with that land being held in trust for the individual. Say it again. Was you saying something, Sister Soul? Okay, Congress said.
Oh no, I just said that's a lie.
Yeah, we know that's a whole lie.
That's a lie that they're saying it was supposed just to help them out. Over the next 25 years, everything should be great. We'll just have everything just right in perfect order for these guys. That's a damn lie. They're still doing it now.
If you know what,
somebody
I seen say, I think it was Empress Number say, if their mouth is moving, they telling a goddamn lie. Now, just gonna be honest with you. For 25 years, with the land being held in trust for the individual Indians, however, Congress kept extending that time. I bet you did, bitch. Period, and it's untimely made that into a permanent status. By the 1930s, it was widely accepted at the General Allotment Act had failed. The Congress stopped. He said stop the further allotment land, but the interest in the allotted land began to
fractionate
as the land were passed from generations to generations.
Fractionate.
Yeah, from generations to generation. There are now estimated 1.4 million in fractionational interest of 2% or less, involving 58,000
fractional interest. There's interest on the land each year that they're calculated on the funds. Sorry, there's interest that's calculated on there. There's mineral rights. There's all of these things that are calculated each year, and it all it does is accumulate and accumulate. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You good? I'm glad you explained it. What is it? The challenges related to the fractional interest and allotted lands continue. These interests explain. It says expand, what is it? Exponentially with each new generation, to the point where we now have incredible tiny ownership in the exponential. Okay, you got it. which each generation, to the point where we have now incredibly tiny ownership in interest. There is a chart that is attached to your testimony, and that the chart reflects the tiny ownership amount that we have. Bitch,
ain't that some shit? Ain't that some
what?
Shit?
I'm done.
Can you explain some more? Do you want to explain this, Sister? So you want me to read it? Oh, okay.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, you can.
Here is the one. Sorry. Here is the one I can actually read. As you will see, for example, in the first column beyond the blackened area, this is a fraction of lands that people hold. This is just in one little parcel of land. We have someone who owns 592. What is that?
Yeah, 1/592/59 second
interest in that. Some other people own 29/77,750th interest. I wish somebody break that down. These
Yeah,
interests obviously are not the entire interest in the land. This is just one page reciting a few people's interest in this land. When you get over to the first column, you'll see the decimal places carrying out the description of how much interest these individuals own in this tract of land. And you get into 0.003 as an interest in the piece of land. In order to actually convert all this to a fraction where we had a common denominator, we had to get into shit.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to see which I seen come. We had to get into
228
14,004.
228,614,400 and 400 as the last common denominator for this. Okay.
As you can imagine, this is a complete bookkeeping nightmare. It sounds like it. And it is very difficult. Uh-oh, where did it go?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Right there at the top. Come down past where the
okay, it is very difficult. I'm sorry, y'all. As you can imagine, this is a complete bookkeeping nightmare. And it is very difficult when you are talking about a tract of land that might perhaps have had a $250 a year annual income for its grazing lease. Once this is divided down to the individuals receiving their tiny share.
I'm sorry. Real quick. So this $250 a year annual income, we're talking about in the 1800s, and that's just a percentage they're talking about off of the interest of that. So that's like 300 times that amount, right? So we say 300 times, so that's like what? That's almost $1 million a year annual income to this day.
Wow.
Just keep that in mind. Go ahead, sis.
So where did I stop at? It said these are representatives of the kinds of interests we manage, and these are not even reflective of the smallest interests that we see. The department is bound by its trust obligations to account for each owner's interest regardless of size. Even though these accounts might generate such small revenues, each is managed without the assessment of any management fees and with the same diligence that applies to all accounts. In contrast, in a commercial setting, these accounts would be eliminated because of the assessment of the routine management fees. Did you want to break anything down there, Sister Soul?
No, go ahead, sweet. Let's try to get some of this page read.
Okay.
You want me to read or you want to read?
Go ahead.
The income that comes in from these tiny interests in the land is what flows into the individual Indians' money accounts. And so small interest is in the land leads to a small account with a small balance. It says, okay, wait a minute.
I recognize.
Okay, I recognize that the last Congress you passed the Indian Land Consolidation Act.
Did you catch that, sis?
Huh?
Did you catch that,
sis?
They said they passed that. Okay, let me read it again. It says the income that comes from these tiny interests in land is what flows into the individual Indian money accounts. So small interest in the land leads to small accounts with small balances. And the interest in the land leads, small,
Slow down.
I recognize.
Slow down.
Okay.
Sis. Slow down, sis. Slow down, sis.
Okay.
we need to address that.
Okay.
Did you read that?
It says, yeah, I'm kind of confused.
Right?
That they
goes
put
into tiny interest of land.
Yes. So it goes into tiny interest of land and then tiny accounts.
It goes into the accounts that are what? Mm-hmm. But sis, check this out, sis. Hold on. I want to ask a quick question. This is the part that'd be funny to me. This is the part that'd be so hilarious, right? Now, if these people were so powerful, think of this for a quick. I want everybody that has a brain. Think. I think I can. No, everybody that has a brain here. Let's really think about this real quick, just that one sentence alone. If these people have so much power and they can do all of this and they control and they're ruling and they're doing this and they're doing that, why would the interest go back to the Indian accounts? Think about that. Why isn't it that they are not taking that? Oh, it's some interest. Let me take some. Let me pull some. Let me get some. Why are they doing that? But they got all this power. Does that make you think?
Yeah, make it think.
The things that make you go, Yeah, that part. So these funds, these Indian funds are doing what? They're continuously building because what? No one's claiming them. Nobody knows how to handle their affairs correctly. So what happens? Because nobody's claimed, they're not claiming because they're not in the right mind to claim it. Because what? If they had the right mind to claim it,
you down as
go ahead, say that again.
They down as what you call it, imbecile and crazy.
They would be an imbecile. Correct. So you're an imbecile, you're black, you're crazy, you're blind, all of these things are in any of those things, or all of them combined. It's the same damn difference. They have the right to keep controlling you. So now you can say, oh, they're supreme, they're supremacists, they're my Lord, they're my God, oh my governors, all of that.
Can I say something real quick? Because I see something.
They created with tailbone.
Maynard says, I'm a Native American enrolled with the tribe, but I am adopted by a white woman and raised by black women in Alabama during the 60s. Well, you do know Native Americans are not the first people. The American Indians are. The Native Americans are the stand-ins once they took our land and our identity. I just want to let you know. I see you say you pulled up because you because of the my thumbnail, and of course you can see by looking at the thumbnail, it doesn't look like the Native Americans. It looked like the American Indians, which will be the so-called black. Hey, cuz. Hey, Karen. How you doing, cuz? How you been? What you say? It sounds like they've been breaking your okay, hold on, cuz. I'm trying to see what you put down. Breaking your lots down into very portion based on how many people are. Exactly. That's what it sounds like to me too, Karen. Exactly. Like they're breaking our shit down to, that's why they keep saying tiny. Yeah, that sounds like to me too. Just breaking that shit all the way down. But they said it at the other part that we had read. Okay, let me get back to this. It says, I recognize the act of amendment. Look, here they go with the act and amendment right there. Y'all already know it's them. Of 2000, Go ahead.
Act.
Of 2000, and we appreciated you for, what is this? It said
grappling.
What that means, I've never heard this, that grappling with the issue in that way. We are examining that now as we are in, what is it? Implementing it, and we may find in the additional is it incentives? Can you make it a little bigger? Because I'm squinching so hard. I'm always
here. I read it. Incentives are needed to expedite the consolidation of these interests.
Okay.
I would like wait a minute. It keep moving. Hold on. I would like to now lay out some of the other presenting interests that we see in addition to fractionation. First, the department is not well structured to focus on its trust duties. Trust responsibilities are spread throughout the department. Thus, trust leadership is diffuse. The Bureau of Indian Affairs itself has a long history of decentralized management, and as a result, it does not have clear and unified policies and procedures relating to trust management. Each of the 12 BIA regional offices and 85 BIA agency offices has developed policies and procedures that are unique to that region and to each of the tribes that are within that region.
Wait a minute, let me see what she put. What she put? Keep reading, sis.
And I'm sorry, a second issue that we face is that planning systems.
The BIA goes in line with the BLM.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. That kind of figure. Bureau of Indian Affairs and the Bureau of Land Management. Yeah, all same.
A second issue that we face is that planning system relating to trust have been inadequate. A new strategic plan needs to be developed. Third, the department's approach to trust management has been to manage the program as a government trustee, not a private trustee. The department agrees that our trust duty requires a better way of.
Yeah, I see that, not a private and all that, because they've been dipping and dabbing. That's why.
The department agrees that our trust duties require a better way of managing than we have had in the past.
They're only allowed to dip and dab because you have given or allowing them to have that fiduciary. If that fiduciary is removed, they're not allowed to do anything. That's why I said there was a very important point earlier. Reading, it was telling you that the interests are going into the fund. These people have no way of taking anything. The only way they backhandedly. They'll tax you. They'll tax you. Indians do not pay tax. We are exempt. We are exempt to anything. All debts belong to the United States. Consumer essential needs. I know you guys have been looking this up since I've been talking about it for 2 months now. The consumer essential needs. All debts belong to the United States. Anything as a consumer need, you are not supposed to be paying for. Fiat currency is not money. That is a debt note by a bank, from a bank to another bank, from a corporation to another corporation. Your indenture should be paying for any and everything that you need. It should fall back on the United States due to the consumer essential needs. These are all laws. And if someone is asking you to pay fiat, they're asking you to participate in the fraud along with them.
So, sis, if we're not touching this money, they're just dipping and dabbing in it.
You better know it.
No, it's building up. And what they're doing, they can only dip and dab in it by sneaking and doing stuff. So how they dip and dab in it? Let's talk about that real quick. Let's say tomorrow, Frida say, hey, you know what? I want to go get me a new Rolls Royce. I think I need a Rolls Royce in my life right now. I want to be
I know that's
so Frida go to the Rolls Royce deal and she decides to apply her credit for a Rolls Royce, right? So they're going to tell you $50 a month, and you're going to pay that.
Why are they breaking you up?
You're breaking up.
Okay, sister, so you're going to have to go.
The credit ran and it was paid for.
You're breaking up. And you got a delay.
You breaking up bad. You breaking up bad, sister. Yeah, okay, what you just said was once it ran Frida's credit, that car was paid for.
So if Frida purchased the vehicle, right?
Mhm.
And then she signed for it, as you guys know. Once she signed it, it's worth what? The weight in gold. So now she
Right.
signed for the credit of that vehicle. She signed for the credit of the home. So now it's already paid for. She's gonna now be turned around and be charged or billed with a fraudulent receipt telling her to make her $1,500 payment each month for her Rolls Royce. What happens to that $1,500 fiat debt note? It goes to them, and they are now able to steal and take money fraudulently because she's paying them. She's actually paying the taxes. This is how they're
Done.
allowed to steal.
I'm done.
It's double dipping because once she signed her name and had them to run the credit, the car was already paid for.
So do y'all know how much money is sitting on this stuff?
Girl,
You are
we
the
can
credit.
literally boot out everybody.
Your everything that you were born into was the actual credit, which is the actual source.
It's a
I'm sorry. Go
lot
ahead,
of
Frida. You know I got a little
money.
delay, babe.
Yeah, we know that they don't want to, like that Sylvia said, they don't want you to explain it. Every time you start talking, now long we reading this shit, it's clear. But soon you start
Right.
talking, it just start breaking you all up. So dirty motherfuckers. They some dirty.
They ain't stopping nothing.
I'm done. That's a lot of money just sitting.
Yes, and we should
Yeah.
have access to our, because they're literally bringing in all these foreigners on our land and having them to live tax free. They're giving them money to start a better life while you over here suffering because you don't know that you already have fucking trust. With money just been sitting there, your grandmama. Look, all these people done died and passed on, and that money's still sitting there, and they double dipping in the shit.
They have to
That's
let me
what I'm
explain this other section,
saying.
right? When it comes to the natives, you see how they try to blend it. They say, "Oh, they have 11 million acres. Oh, they got 11," and they put them first. What's so funny? Oh, they got 11 million acres. Then they say, "Oh yeah," and then they got 45 million. like that was not like that was 4 or 5. The 45 was like they was talking about 4 or 5. Did you notice that as well?
Yeah, I
Okay.
seen that.
So let's look at these tricksters. So now they have these people, since they have them under their
man, they breaking you up.
To them and they say, "Well, hey, dang, I wish I."
Okay,
just go slow, sister.
Go slow, because it's not picking up on your energy. Yeah, there you go.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Y'all know when I get to chatting sometimes I'll be speeding. I'm sorry. Okay, so when they have, right, so now they can say, there's a reservation land over here. They need housing, right? Okay, there's a project for such and such and such $1 million for this project, right? So they'll take such and such $1 million, put into the project. They may put, let's say if they say it was $12 million for this project for a small little housing unit on this particular tribal land, such and such, right? So they may say it's going to take 12 million or 15 million to build this little section of housing for these people on this tribal land. They may pay 5 million to get it actually constructed, right? So what do you think is going to happen to the rest of the 7? There's nobody to question that though, because it's under them, because it's governed, because they're a governed contracted reservation. Even though they say it's separate, it's really part of the government because they are contracted under them. Because why? They are the immigrants. They're the citizens. All Native Americans are citizens of land. Some have been born here, yes, because they've been here, since they started this whole conglomerate of nonsense and theatrics, this whole theater and shit. Even the costumes they got books. Oh man, a couple of years ago, I'm gonna try to bring it up next time. They actually have books showing the Indian costumes that these people wore. We didn't wear those particular costumes that they wore, that they took them and put on them, took them out of the clothes they had, put them in the costume, put them in the Indian school, started teaching them our stuff, mixing their old past with our past, changing everything around, blending our kids in with their kids. After they learn some enough, listen, it's a whole bunch of mess with that. But either way, they've been doing this. Now they can use these people because they're able to manipulate their funding. See, they can't manipulate ours because they're in our names. But see, as long as you don't know what to do with your name or how to access or what you need for your name, it's going to just be sitting there. And what happens is they'll manipulate it as much as they can by trying to pull from you, get everything from you, or what? Maybe cause a death, you know? We're having all these so now when someone passes, they're getting the funds. All of that trust is going into their corporation because what happens? You know what happens then? They go right to the courthouse. Any lawyer can take. If you pass and you don't have your affairs in order, that's why I keep telling y'all, I'm not just trying to promote a class just so I can get somebody to, you know, take my class. I'm trying to help y'all. If you don't have this stuff in order, right, you know what happens? If you do go into like a probate, any assets that you have, you're up for grabs. It's like a slaughterhouse. This is where the slavery is. You know how you see those old movies and they talk about they'll show the slavery. They standing up on this this thing and they auctioning them off and this and that, right? I know everybody's seen it. That's what they're doing in the courthouse. Yes. They bartering for your life. The funds that you never collected on. This is what they do. This is what probate court is all about. This is what
you right, sister. So they even have foreclosures right in front of the courthouse.
Money, and I looked into it. They don't have any family. They don't have any family, anyone. They didn't have a will. Your Honor, they didn't have a written will. Your Honor, they didn't have any trust set up. Your Honor, so they had all this is just sitting here. I want to bid on it. Yeah, pretty much. That's just what's going down. Literally, go sit up in the probate court. Y'all think I'm just talking? Go to find a probate court area. Go sit up in there and listen up and see what they're doing to you.
Johanna Maynard said, if you don't get adopted out, you will lose all your entitlement.
If y'all want something to say about that, sis, because I know I got this deal.
Go ahead, sister. They want to know about your class.
I want to make sure y'all have anything to say about that. I actually have one tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday is this week's for January's class, guys. The next class, depending on if I get enough people in the next couple of weeks, I may do one at the end of the month because I have had a lot of people inquiring. I know, you know, money is kind of tight. You know, people have some issues and stuff. I've helped a lot of people out as much as I can when it comes to that. But if you really have it, please just, you know, do what you can do. You know, I'm struggling myself. I do a lot when, go ahead, take it. I do a lot when it comes to this, guy. I pay a lot to get this information. To not slack or leaving nothing behind or having it half behind. Things have to be done. This is such a learning process and a curve, guys. Y'all need to be honest. It's not just for you. This is for your family. You're not just looking out for yourself. And it's not, and people get misconstrued that it's about some governmental paperwork. No, not true. Hell no. It has nothing to do with the governmental paperwork or being tied under. You can do that. I can help you do that too if you want to do that. If you got a business and you're operating under a business, I can get you where you can get everything set up so you can be your own damn bank. I can do that too. Or I can get it where you can get set up where you can do what you need to do under your main status. What's up? You know, it's all depending on what you want to do. That's why I say you have to know who you are, what you're standing in, and you have to be in your full mental capacity. I just talk and show you to tell people things to open their mind up, but you got to know this stuff. This is like important information. You can't just be like half diddling around. Ooh, I went to Sister Soul class and I got my
Sister Soul class is she do it on Zoom. Right with her state. She have her Zoom classes. He says drop it in the chat so I can study tonight and be reading the project. Okay, Sister Soul, he wants you put it in the chat. Okay, before
I put it in there before we get off this. Because you know,
but what we're saying, Joanna, I get that you're Native American, but the first people were American Indian. Native American are not the first people. I get that y'all up under y'all under contract with United States Corporation. We're not under contract unless we go through our birth certificates. How they made us a ward of the state. And that was what, 1933 when they started all this bullshit?
Yes.
So our people had all the land. Even the land the natives
Yeah,
don't
it
own
started before that. 1933 was the gold standard.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Our people didn't become wards of the state until then. And as far as the land patents are in our name, our family's names, our tribe names, and so forth and so on. That's why they on reds. Because why you think the ones that they telling you that are the slaves are not on well the according to the projects that they put us in, those are urban Indian projects. So, but the Reds, no, that's not us. That's the Native Americans. Natives only mean born here in America,
Right.
and that's everybody that was born here. That's a foreigner. The U.S. government keeps up with the certain bloodlines and does the Catholic Church. The original bloodline is us. The natives are Orientals. They are Eurasians. They're from Eurasia. We didn't come here by way of a slave ship. We always been here, and there's plenty of proof. I can read. I can go into Congress record 1-104, and it'll tell you how they turned the Negro. I mean, turned American Indians, not Native Americans, American Indians into the Negro. This is all filed in Congress. You can pull it up for yourself and read it for yourself. So when you say bloodlines, the original bloodline would be us. And 99% of the indigenous Americans are old bloodline.
They're Siberians. They're Slavic.
Yeah, Siberians are not the original people. The one you call Negroes are the original people of this land.
Right.
I appreciate you bringing some of your knowledge. Siberians are not Americans. They are what they are. How do people leave another land then call themselves something else? I'm just to me it's kind of crazy. The Siberians came from Siberia. That means your bloodline is from Siberia. She says the lands of mentioned in the Bible are Egyptians were here.
There's no such thing as an Egyptian.
Negroes. Even if Egyptian was here, they still were all Negroes. They were still all copper-colored people. Okay, she said, I agree with you. Okay, I just want to make sure because a lot of people don't know this history. They think they know the history, but it's not what they really know, what they think they know. So I'm glad you understand where I'm coming from. Hey, I got to teach everybody because the whole world been miseducated at this point. It's been too much disrespect, and the disrespect is coming from all foreigners. Go ahead, sis. You want me to finish sharing, Sister Soul?
No. I just see a couple of people in there asking about certain things or the charge and all this and that. I just want to address that so they understand. Yes, it definitely is a charge, sweetheart. I do this like I'm. This is actually teaching right now what we're doing on the Empress channel. Right, I do this for free all the time. I've been doing it for like 2 years. Going to different panels. Speaking my truth, trying to make people understand certain things, whatever. So I've been doing this, and I do this free all the time. But specifically, right, when it comes to getting things in order, paperwork, this takes specific time. The paperwork and the documents, they cost money. It's really just that simple. You can look it up yourself. This particular class, when it comes to planning and setting up your estate and your trust so that you're able to be a receptive or a receiver of your funds that are already sitting there for you, you just didn't know how to access them, right? What I'm doing is getting those initial paperwork in order for you, which is your declaration, your will, your Schedule A, your trust, and your trust addendum. And trust me, you can look it up. Look up estate planning in your area. The minimum you're going to find is about 25 to 30 issue. Trust me. I'm literally asking for a donation. This is my time, and I'm literally I go over things. I mean, as thoroughly as I can. When I have time, people they'll tell you
they breaking you all the way up.
I ain't charging nothing because this is weird.
Okay, just calm. Do how you was going slow at first. It seemed like when you were going slow, it didn't catch up with your energy. Okay, we got several people in the chat that wants to be a part of your class.
The estate planning. Okay, before we get off, I'm going to put the information in there, and I'm going to make it a little easier because I've got a lot of stuff coming up, even more so than lately. I am going to be doing make it easier for a lot of people. I'm going to put certain things on my page, and the person will be able to go to the page, pick the course that they want to do, pay for the course. As soon as you pay for your course, you will get your paperwork and you will get the video with all the instructions. I'm going to be doing this in the next couple of weeks. It's just going to take some time so it can make it easier for other people, because I know people have been reaching out, emailing me. Sometimes it's just hard for me to get back to you. You know, I get a lot of emails sometimes. So if someone sends me something, I might skip your email. It's definitely not intentional. So if you tried to get in for this class and I just didn't have time to get back to you, send me another email. I will try and do something at the end of this month again. If you can't make it in, if you can, I am doing one tomorrow and Saturday, and you can get in for that. So I'll put the information in before we get out of here. But it's definitely a very small donation for what I'm giving in this class, literally. You know, and this is the initial class. There's a lot to this. It's not just, oh, take this class, get this paperwork. Now I can run and go and do everything. No. You got to do study. You got to study to show yourself approved. You got to learn. There's other documents, because I also be sending out documents to study. You literally got to study. You got to learn.
Can you say that again, sister? So, because they think that
you got to know it. You got to talk in it.
Like she said, y'all, when y'all studying this, it can't be opening up, you know, this information and reading it one time. You got to know your Constitution. You got to know your rights. You got to know how to contract. You got to know about contract law. It's a lot involved. This ain't picking up no paperwork and just reading it one time and think you gonna skate through this shit. That's like when Empress Hobart be talking about this shit ain't easy. This shit ain't easy. And it's not going to be for everybody. So if you don't get in here and show yourself approved, like Sister So say you supposed to, and if you the only one in your family knowing how to do contracting, then how is that going to work for your trust?
And what people don't understand, she give out a plenty of information on here, but you're not supposed to be, your trust is your private.
Yes.
You're not supposed to be online doing this. I don't know why people think that you're supposed to give out all this. Is a private matter. You're going to have to know how to operate in your private versus your public.
Exactly.
That's how people get caught up, because they bring their private into the public. I'm gonna tell you straight out. That's how a lot of us got caught up in this system. We took our fucking private and brought it over into the public. And you notice this is all they show y'all how to do this through fucking Facebook and all this shit. They got y'all thinking your private is okay to be put in the public, and it's not. Whatever goes on in your house is your fucking private. Leave it in your house. But niggas seem to want to bring everything that goes on in their goddamn house into the public, then get mad when a motherfucker judge their ass. Don't bring it to the goddamn public if you don't want a motherfucker talking about it.
Absolutely.
Period. Black Wild Indian. They got private and public.
Yes, they do.
Exactly.
People have to really understand. A lot of this it ties into the private, right? Yep. But it's public information. And I can share with you so you can have an understanding and an overstanding and know what's going on. Get your mind clear, get your brain up, do a little shake around. You know what I'm saying? Zing, zing, hit it, zap it, do whatever you need to do. This is what we're doing. We're just trying to signify certain points that you can understand. And this is the law. That's all I'm going over. I ain't going over nothing but the law.
And it ain't fucking more shit. Please don't put it on the Moors. It's the Moors. It's our shit. What the people you call Moors, whatever title you want to call these people, they just studied the law. It's the law. Quit getting it to people. It's the law. God damn. Every time I hear a motherfucker say, oh, they got more paperwork. It's not more paperwork. What is wrong with y'all? You're literally going over your people's law. This is your shit. You should know law. It's just that the Moors that took it up on themselves, the ones they call Moors, took it upon themselves to learn the law. So what are you mad for? Because they learned law? Shit.
Right.
You niggas was out here shaking your ass for cash. You wasn't saying nothing. Out here doing everything you can to degrade yourself, and you get mad because another motherfucker took it upon himself to use his mind to better his situation. I'm just saying.
I'm like this. If you go fill out a job application, you go fill out all these other applications. What do you call that?
Exactly. It is what it is. Come on now, y'all. Wake the fuck up.
You're constantly contracting, so why can't you contract yourself out of this stuff? Rescind all your contracts. Why? What's so hard about that? Like I'm saying, like why y'all arguing about it? Like it's not their stuff. Like it's almost like y'all like, oh, the Constitution is the more shit. You might as well just go on, throw that in. That's a,
Yeah.
might as well say common law is their shit. You just might as well say all of it is theirs.
I don't even like talking to people because people can be so ignorant and irritating at times. He's like, what? Where did you get that from? Nigga, they in the courtroom pulling these games on you every fucking day and you over saying dumb shit.
Every day.
Every day.
That is a whole business. When you go up in court, you are doing business because that is a bank, nigga.
It sure is.
You can't
Absolutely.
be the only one in your family knowing how to contract, having
That
trust
whole
set
car
up,
certified.
and nobody else in the family knows nothing. Everybody needs to know this shit so you don't lose your shit.
That part. And they can't con you into goddamn and selling your shit because this is all the fuck they have done. They have conned us out of everything. Then they got you begging. Now, what y'all gonna do once the system completely collapse? Like Super Soul said, this is our job is to know this law and to know where we stand. So these trusts that they got your money sitting in, you'll be able to access this shit and get what you need because you need to pay your bills. You need to do be able to get household foods and shit. Hell, I say start your own homestead if you ask me, because why would you want to buy shit that's poison? Because the shit they selling is fucking poison. It's called production. You goddamn, that mean they goddamn it producing this shit. They ain't goddamn it growing this shit. They goddamn it creating the shit. Shit ain't done the regular way no damn more.
Just like Sister was talking about how they be in front of the courthouses, doing this and doing that. When it come to foreclosure, they stand outside and bid on taking your house away from you. This is how low down they are. They do it outside, in public, or in secret groups, down in the court. They take your shit.
This is all they've been doing to them, taking our shit. Just taking our shit.
At a low price at that.
At a very low price.
You run around here talking about you done bought a house. No, nigga, you
Right.
just signed a dead pledge. That's it.
You being paid as much you pay. They literally buy the house for less than what you paying on taxes each year.
Exactly. Now
That's
make
the
that
truth.
make sense.
That's the truth.
Okay. And this was a great build, even though we got started late. I gotta go pick my daughter up from work. But I definitely enjoyed. We're gonna Sister Soul, I know since it got started late, do you want to do another build this week, or you just want to work till next Monday? You hear me, Sister Soul? Okay, she pulling something else up. That whole part Dog gave her. As long as they feeding us, they can kill us. And that's what a nigga need to learn. I seen this one woman. She was talking about. She had an underground motherfucking.
Trying to kick.
Group
I'm good. Yeah, I said, did you want to try a little bit on this other anthology?
Do I want to what? You're welcome, Prophet for Levi. Sister Soul, did you say something? Listen, I want to show y'all something before I get out of here. You saying something, Sister Soul?
Through it.
You breaking up.
Came the American Indians.
You breaking up, Sister Soul, and it ain't even changing.
Sis, I'm gonna leave out. I'm gonna leave out and come back in and see if that helps. I'm gonna leave out.
Okay,
I'll come back.
That'd be fine.
In.
Okay.
Try.
Halito T. Cortez, y'all, we'll be done in a few minutes. Well, I'm sorry that I got started late and we had to we been dealing with, as they always do, they fuck with Sister Soul shit. But I'm gonna do another bit on that fucking Negro land bullshit that they all try to bring up when that land didn't have shit on it, wasn't doing shit over there. All of a sudden you gonna name it Negro land. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
A desert.
Yeah,
the Sahara Desert.
Yeah, they gave you a motherfucking desert and came and took all the land that what you would call the milk land of milk and honey and gave your ass a fucking desert. Now make this make sense, and niggas want you to claim the shit.
Oh, and you, but y'all don't like us though. You know what I'm saying? You don't like us.
That whole
telling you, right? For telling you that you can eat, drink from. You don't like us telling you the truth that your grandparents are telling you the truth.
Yeah, exactly. Certified say we own Negro land right now. What the fuck?
Empress, it seems like it's moving pretty okay now. Did you say you wanted to do a little bit? It was okay to do a little more early.
Yeah, you go. I'm gonna leave out about 15 minutes.
You okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. We don't got to read much of this, sis. I want to read a little bit of this just so they can get a little understanding too of the knowledge that's known about us.
Okay.
Go slow, sister.
Okay. It said, whence came the American?
There they go.
Indians.
They breaking you up. We don't hear nothing else, sister. So you want us to read it? Want one of us to read it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sis. Go ahead, read. I'm a mute. Back.
It says, we may assume that there is a region which was the home of the first man, or pull it up, or is it primordial species where was this home, and by what route did the Aboriginal inhabitants of this continent it says flood, what is it? Is it FU? Find that, okay, that's fine. Find their way from the pristine regions. Etymology is the science of Aboriginal people. It says the researcher in the etymology are can you make it bigger so I can see, because my eyes is tangling up over here. I'm getting cockeyed over here. This is okay. Can you just make it just a little bigger for me, Sister Soul? It says our investigations to discover the origin in what is it?
Derivation.
These are derivate. This is derive. Okay, well, I'm gonna get where I was now. She done made it bigger. Hold on. Discover the
That's
trace.
ethnologic.
Where am I at? Okay. Ethnology is the science of Aboriginal people researching in the ethnology investigation to discover the origin of the derivation of people within those with what then those scientists etymology is it ethnology. Ethnology teaches the origins of the derivation of the American Indian. When the New World was discovered, a great number of tribes were found. It says was found dispersed through all the habits of regions of the continent. It is thinly scattered in every district.
Mm-hmm.
The total numbers was
comparatively.
Oh, man, then she done moved it. Comparatively small and possible, but a few million. They know it's money, probably billions here. Nowhere in America was there found a nation as the term and usually by the etymology that is a people organized into a government on a territorial bias. Everywhere the people were organized into the government as a tribal confederacy on a bias of kinship, but this kinship was often a legal fraction. When people organize, there must be some method of grouping or regimenting them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she done moved. Regimenting among the American Indian. This was by kinship. And what's it? Right there, it says something consanguinal. Consanguinal kinship. Consanguinal kinship was reckoned usually in the female line. I tell y'all, it goes by the female line, y'all. Mm-hmm. The female line, consanguinal kinship was reckoned on the female line. It was necessary that the men. Oh, I messed up. Did she move it? Wait a minute. With my eyesight. Hold on. Let me get back over here. Group of okay. It was reckoned using the female line. It was necessary that the men who belonged to the same clan should be traced to their kinship through the mother, such as a group of consanguinal relationship is called.
Hold on, sis. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, 1 second. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Empress?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Slow down 1 second. I gotta say something about that. So now, this is what I was saying earlier. Here's another confirmation for you guys. You see what it's telling you about the female line. This is why it's so important for them to use the papal, the papal with the straw man for your governance of the father's line. Okay, just pay attention to this part that she's reading right now. Go ahead, Empress.
Okay, should trace their kinship through the mother, such as a group of consanguinal relationship is called a clan. But there were a few tribes that reckoned kinship through the male, as did the Greeks and Romans. When the groups are organized in the manner they are now called gents. A clan in a group of people who reckon congenial, y'all know what I'm saying. The kinship through the female. Oh Lord, I done lost it. Have I lost it?
You right.
And my kinship through the male line, through the female line, and genitals is in a group of people who reckon the kinship through the male line. Clans organized seems to have proceeded in gentle organization. Most of the tribes of North America have clan organizations. A few have gentle organizations. One system always preclude the other. A family group is composed of two parents with their children and gain regimented with other such families into a group of consanguineal kindred as a clan or as a gens. The consanguineal group is a gang regiment. Was it
Again?
Wait a minute, I messed up, y'all. I can't see it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Did I read that before she made that blue? Family grouping composing of two of their children again is regimented with the other such families into a group of consanguineal kindred as a clan of gens. And the consanguineal group is again
regimented
into a higher group, which we now call tribe. That is it. That is all. Do I need to reread that?
Interesting. So Gentiles, huh? That's where they get their Gentile from
Mm-hmm.
in their Bible.
But see, they are always trying to make it look like that it's on the daddy side, not the mother side. What you say? What you say, Sister Soul?
Oh, I was just gonna say when the consanguineal is only talking or referring to blood. See how I kept saying the consanguineal, let me go back to it. It said the consanguineal kindred. That's when you get the blood. I see how it's talking about the kin and all that. That's all that's talking about, just so you know. If y'all wonder what that's reading, I have to make sure. I think it was
I've
derivation.
never heard that word. I ain't gonna need lie.
Derivation is the obtaining of developing of something from the source of origin. That's just like talking about Aboriginal, saying like this, and that. That's the same thing. The derivation, where it comes from, where it derives from. You know how you say something derived from this, or it came from, it started from, it came from this. That's what something derived from. So that's what that's speaking of.
Yeah.
But Frida, you made an awesome point, sweetheart. Go ahead and elaborate on that for them. Getting that mute up so it's not the echo.
Oh, sure. I was just thinking about the Gentile. Like, the first thing that popped in my brain is how these people come over here, and the men they sucked most of the people that was sucked over here were men, right? Just like how you have this is just me. Just like how you would have the military go in, the majority of the people that's the soldiers would be men, and they would have babies with the women of the land. And then they would take that woman's clan, and now you're taking over the baby. You're now taking over her everything, and now they saying that you're going from a matriarch to a patriarchal system.
Yep.
And now you have to take on the father's name instead of the mother's name.
So basically, when they got over here, they changed everything from being a matriarchal system into a patriarchal system.
That's because they believe in male on male anyway. That's why they
exactly.
And this is the black. That's what the black is, guys. When you think about the black, right? The black seed. I don't know if y'all ever hear me talk about the black seed, the black seeded. The black seed are the people that were the miscegenation coming in. These people bragged about it. They talked about how they had to come over here mixed with the copper-colored warm blood, the tropical blood of the American Indians. And with doing that, this is what they were doing all this time. So coming over here, bringing the black seed, planting it in the ionic womb is the only way to infiltrate the land, because this is how they miscegenate into the land and raise the population with the natives to be able to have plantation. Now they have agents. This is how they start having the Indian agents. People like, our people traded, our people just shit in.
Nate, are you breaking up, Sister Soul?
They was helping their people, designating people in. They can move out the originals and try to bring and take over this place. So now
it's breaking you up.
Customs, they're showing all your different things, everything that was different from what they came from before, or trying to remove the truth of what their real moms, their mom's heresy was, even taking information and treating them different, training them and bringing them in the schools to what their ideology was, what their Christendom, the Christdom, the doming of the mind, the brainwashing, the mentality of everything, and changing everything over, because now they're getting rid of the heresy and everything that came from the Father. Because why? The Father is not of the land. The Father is of another place, because it is a black seed that was planted in that womb. So now it's tainted. Now also tainting the land.
That whole part. But y'all, I gotta get ready to get out of here, Sister Soul. They want to know, is this the name of the book, Which Came the American Indian? Is that the name of it? Sister Soul. Can you hear me, Sister Soul?
Hold on 1 second, sis.
Okay.
That looked like the chapter.
This is, let me see. This one is When Came the American Indians. Let me get the link. I can actually get the link.
Okay, because they want to know.
I'm finna put it in the back, sis. Can you take it and put it in the chat, please?
Yes, ma'am.
This is When Came the American Indians. Definitely read up, read up, read up, read up. Open your minds, break down them portals. Yeah, all that. I'm gonna drop the link in there again. And as I said, you guys should check my page out. In the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna have a lot of those courses up there, so it'll be easier. So if I'm not reaching people, like I said, and Vicky, I just sent your message in the chat, sweetie. Email me now, and I'll get to you if you want to try to get it in for tomorrow. I apologize, like I said, sweetie. I've been missing a few people, and it's not intentional. I'm doing a lot of things myself, and also, handling a lot of things. It's been a few classes for the past couple of months. I'm still helping other people. Some people have issues and things, and other personal things. They're handling mortgages and stuff like that. So it's a lot going on. But I definitely try to make sure I get back to everybody and connect if you sent me a message. Just, a lot going on. But if you want to get in, sis, email me, and I'll make sure I take care of you. All right, sis.
Yeah, it's only one person. No, I wish this didn't end so soon, but yeah, I said I wish it didn't end so soon, but I know you gotta go. So, but yes,
yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna play a song and get the hell out of here.
All right, y'all. Peace and love, and I want to thank everybody who donated, and much gratitude. My family, they will be so appreciative of this, and Frida, I thank you so much.
Hey, Sister Soul, when you want me to schedule this next Monday?
Yeah, let's do next Monday. I'll try and do something on my page this week to come back with some of this as well. I do got a busy week, but I've been being pressured about doing the live, and I keep rescheduling. Y'all, it's not intentional, but yeah, like I said, but I'll get in there to try this week. If not, definitely we'll be back next week Monday to finish this up.
Okay. Peace, love, and light to all. Halito, the Godfather. Peace, love, and light to all my Indigenous American, Aborigine, American Indians. I love you all. Thank you all for coming out and lending us your energy. I'm finna play a song and I'm finna get out of here. I'm just playing one song, y'all, because I gotta go. So let me share.
Hey, line them up. I'm a wild Indian, I go crazy. Ain't really Indian, that boy fugazi. I just keep it player, you can never play me. You got an ass so fat, girl, let's make a baby. And another one, then I'm back to the trap, I'm trying double song. She a bad woke chick, and I love her tongue. We some jurisdiction boys, we some one-on-ones. Look, don't compare me to no Martin dog, I'm like Malcolm X. Job about our freedom, we'll leave a cracker stretch. Round of applause, boy, you know we clapping text. Chucky dog, child's play, yeah, nigga, that's what's next. Open up the cans just like Arizona. Pull up mad stuff like we got the Rona. We set up jurisdictions when we buy the corner. How you claiming that's your hood and you not the owner? Be the B, I just pulled up in the need for speed. Free the land, tell the colonizers that they need to leave. Wild Indian up in my veins, you know how we bleed. You ain't gotta lie about who we is, dog, just keep it G. We at war, we can't keep the peace. Since we at war, gotta keep the peace. Whack a cone, then I meditate. Should I need to breathe? Keep an Olmec head when we slide, dog, cause we the shit.
Like my niggas said, bitch, we the shit. I can't keep the peace. If it pop off, then I want a piece. I'm just on release. I'm in go mode, motherfucker thief. In these streets like EBT, when we at war, make peace with me. I don't give a damn, understand. Fuck who stole this land, white or black or tan. Understand, it's who stole this land. Might have seen me get a little buddy these hands. He wasn't no abo man. A lot of these dudes is Sambo man. They full of shit like my ammo can. What they call an N-word, I draw them out as an ambulance. Wild Indian, get it in advance, or you can post date it. Ask around, I'm the most hated. Straight sacred, they stole acreage. Yo, ape shit, show ain't shit. It won't be televised, I don't tape shit.
Be the B, I just pulled up in the need for speed. Free the land, tell the colonizers that they need to leave. Wild Indian up in my veins, you know how we bleed. You ain't gotta lie about who we is, dog, just keep it G. We at war, we can't keep the peace. Since we at war, gotta keep the peace. Whack a cone, then I meditate. Should I need to breathe? Keep an Olmec head when we slide, dog, cause we the shit.
Okay, everybody. Peace, love, and light. I love all of y'all and thank y'all so much. I want to tell y'all also, I was going to do it tonight, but since this night ran a little shorter than I wanted, I might come back tomorrow and share it, but you can still go and check it out. Chief Khaled, he has dropped a like a part of a documentary. He dropped it tonight. That's on Chief Khaled's page. Go check it out. He's doing it for us. So we'll have a document that we'll run ourselves.
Oh, he had to unlist it because YouTube keep blocking it. So I can probably put it in the chat, but I know you gotta go. So I don't even think I can put it on the outside chat. You know how they go. They're gonna end up blocking it. So,
Damn.
yeah, I had shared it out to you. I sent it to you on your in your messenger.
You did, and I watched it today, and it was on YouTube, and I watched it today.
Yeah, he said as soon as they had y'all watched it, they had blocked it.
That's some bullshit. How the fuck y'all gonna block? And like I said, y'all, the truth, they'll block it, though. You can get on here and tell all your lies. They go all day long, long as you lying and cussing and acting a whole fool. You can be live all day long. But peace, love, and light. Thank you.
Peace.
Have a good day.
Love
You
y'all.
too, Frida. Love you too.
Yes.
That was from me and my dad. So just so you know.
Oh, I love you both. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Y'all have a good night, everyone.
They said put the cash app in the chat. Put your cash app in the chat.
Okay, I'll
Cherokee
do it.
Tulu. Cash app is Cherokee Tulu. $sign Cherokee Tulu. Tulu TOLU.
Get money for her aunt's burial. So if y'all can help out, please do.
Yeah, because it's expensive. I know. It ain't a lot, but hey, it's something.
Yes.
I know how it's supposed
Peace,
to
love, and light to everybody. And y'all have a masterful rest of the evening. Love you guys.